Okay, I've got a little bit of a different type of video to bring to you today. I got my trusty Snap-on scanner here that I've had for several years. And what I've noticed the last few times I've used it, I've been getting a low disk error message for the hard disk being out of space, out of room. And I think I'm only down to like maybe 5 megabytes or 15 megabytes. So I took it apart and you can see right here is where the solid state hard drive goes, and I think it's got like a 75 gigabyte hard drive. And I bought this cool adapter. This is the hard drive that's out of the scanner, and you bolt it to this card. And there's actually two different sizes that you can, 2 or 3 different size adapters where the holes are for these different size cards for different lengths. So, and then you actually, you actually put it in this enclosure. And then it'll fit in my docking station here. I turn it on. It'll fit into my docking station, and that's actually hooked up to a USB on my laptop. And then I got another adapter. This turns a solid state into a USB hard drive. And oops, it's upside down. So this is the new hard drive, and it's a 256 gigabyte hard drive. And so this will plug into to a different port on my laptop. And so basically what we're going to do is clone our hard drive. So you'll look here. You pick your source disk. That's the hard drive that's got all your files and information on it, and you go to next, and then let me do this, edit disk, and this here shows what was on the other hard drive. Well, actually, hold on a minute. I'm on the disk one. It's the source. It's a 60 gigabyte hard drive. Well, 75 gig. And I had almost 10 gigabytes in G drive, but I think there's another 10 or 15 gigabytes there, so it was 20 gigabytes. And then there's a 6.5 gigabyte partition, which I think is just a restore partition. So then you hit next, and you'll select your target disk, which is going to be this one. And I've already done it, but you can see where I made I'm going from a 60 gigabytes to 240 gigabytes basically, and then I made this partition of 20 gigabytes instead of the 10 gigabytes it was, and I moved that up to 7 gigs instead of just 6.5. And then you hit your button, and it actually copies everything from your old hard drive, all your system files, Windows files, everything, the operation system. But it also allows me to have a bigger hard drive capacity, and I don't have to reformat anything as far as reloading my programs and all my data that I have saved from vehicle customer information. Because the neat thing about Snap-on, which I'm sure other manufacturers do it as well, is it saves all. If I've ever scanned your vehicle, all the hard the codes and everything is saved to the hard drive, and so when I pull your vehicle up, even if you've not been here in 5 years, if I've ever scanned it, I can look at your vehicle. It saves it as year, make, model, VIN number, and so I can pull it up and I say, oh, 5 years ago, this is the problem we were having with it, and we can see if it's the same problem or a different problem. And also sometimes I run into where the last time I scanned the vehicle, it wasn't your vehicle, it was somebody else's vehicle who happened to be a customer of mine. So maybe one of my used car dealers sent it over and we did some work on it before you bought it, and I didn't even realize you bought it from this particular used car dealer. So when I do the repair order, it doesn't come up under his name, it comes up under your name. And so it's also, I could say, oh yeah, we worked on this car 2 years ago for this dealer or this guy. I didn't even know you knew him, and so it helps me with vehicle history. And unfortunately for me, with this hard drive, when I upgraded to this particular scanner, I traded my scanner that I had was also a Snap-on. I can't remember what model it was, but I was able to copy all my data from my customer data and all that file information and put it on this hard drive when I bought it, and then they just reset the old scanner to the factory specs, so it was blank. So I've actually got probably 5 or 6 years worth of data on this scan tool, predating it to the last, and maybe even more years than that. So I don't really want to lose all that data, and so I just thought it was interesting how I could clone that hard drive. Hope you enjoy these videos, and we'll catch you on the next one.